Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. I'm Yamajit. So very glad that you could join us this evening for a special Yoga Nidra meditation to Lord Shiva. I'd like to start out, namaste to Bryce, who's joining us right now, and anybody else who's joining, please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the right side of your screen. Let's start out with a couple of announcements. So this coming Tuesday, we'll be doing a special meditation called Meeting Death. We're coming into the twilight phase of the year. All Hallows Eve is coming up. And so this type of meditation, plus our Yoga Nidra to Lord Shiva, I think would be very appropriate for this time of year. And then next Friday, we'll be doing a special Cho practice to Vajra Yogini for healing. And this is the next installment of our modern Cho practice for the West series. So, discussing Lord Shiva before we begin our meditation, I have a couple of images here on our altar. One is the traditional image of Lord Shiva in meditation, and this is one visualization that we'll be using in our Yoga Nidra. And the other is of Nataraj, the Lord of the Dance, Lord Shiva, the destroyer and renewer, dancing the Tandava, the dance of the cosmos. And we see that he's dancing with one leg upon a dwarf representing ignorance. The other foot and one of the other arms is moving along with the music. He is displaying the mudra of fear not, and he is holding the fire of destruction, but he's also holding a small Damaru drum representing the progression of time and the ushering of a new age after the destruction takes place. So he's holding a Damaru drum, kind of similar to this one. And I'm actually going to be using that at one point during our meditation. So I invite you at this point to prepare for our special meditation to help us facing life's challenges without fear. This was inspired by a practice from the book Yoga Nidra Scripts, Book 2. And let's begin with a short puja to Lord Shiva. So I invite you to sit comfortably, focusing on the screen, taking some deep breaths, and preparing for the work that we're about to be doing. A chance to explore this form of the divine both within and without. And then slowly bringing the palms of your hands to your heart center. And we'll begin our practice by chanting Om 3 times. Inhale. Om Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavistam Gitopiva Yashmare Pandurikaksham Sabhyabhyant Sushi Om Shuklam Bharadhanam Vishnum Seshivanam Shatobhijam Prasanavandanam Dayat Sava Vignopasantaye Om Namah Shivaya. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshvara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guru Namah. Jai Guru. And Shiva is also Guru to the gods. Om Trayambakam Yajamae Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Urvadukameva Bandhanan Machur Mukshyamamritat. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapalani Durga Shama Shiva Datri Svasvada Namostute Jayatvam Devi Chamunde Jaya Bhutita Harani Jaya Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute. Jai Ma Kali. Lam Vam Ramyam Hamam 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 Lam Vam Ramyam Hamam. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. So prepare now for our Yoga Nidra meditation. Allowing yourselves to get ready to lie down comfortably, or you can sit up supported and let this be a seated meditation as well. Listen to your body. Gathering any props that you might need. Preparing a space for yourself so that you can fall into a state of very deep relaxation. Maybe taking a folded blanket or cushion under your head. Maybe something under your knees to add comfort to your lower back. A blanket to cover you. The body sometimes loses heat in deep meditation. A scarf or a washcloth or an eye pillow over your eyes. And just anything else that you might need to be comfortable. You can certainly readjust at any point in this meditation, but let's focus on making yourself so comfortable that you'll find no need to. So taking a long, deep, clearing breath and letting it go with a sigh. Ah. Preparing yourself, getting ready for this Yoga Nidra practice that will take you on an inner pilgrimage to the realm of Lord Shiva, the destroyer, the renewer, and the guru to the gods. So in the spirit of this sacred journey, I invite you to treat your body with reverence as you are setting yourself up for this practice. Listening now with care and reverence, and offering your body anything that it needs at this moment. Listening carefully, honoring your body and what it's telling you. And now I invite you to ask your body if it's completely comfortable. And then make any adjustments that might be needed. Breathing deeply and closing your eyes. And as you breathe, feel your body begin to release into a state of comfort. Supported and effortlessly dropping into a state of peace and a state of relaxation. Your body effortlessly dropping into a space of non-doing, letting go of doing, letting go of actions, and simply shifting into just being. And noticing the sensations of your body releasing the tension in your shoulders. Releasing any tensions in your back. Releasing any tensions in your arms and your hands. Releasing any tensions in your legs, your feet, and your hips. Completely releasing tension. Letting your body being still and at ease. seeing your body as if you are floating above it, resting and breathing, being still and being peaceful. Your body resting while your awareness continues on, becoming aware of the soft sounds of the body breathing itself. Effortless breathing, effortless awareness, not doing, not acting, just being. Being awake, being aware, effortless. And the process of yoga nidra has now begun. So now I invite you to allow your sankalpa, your personal intention for this practice, to arise within your realm of awareness. Just think of some small issues in your life that is in need of healing or resolution, especially some difficulty you're currently facing, and forming your intention concerning this issue into a short sentence. Allowing the feeling of your sankalpa to arise. Vividly seeing your sankalpa manifested. Feeling your sankalpa manifested. And now repeat your sankalpa with joy 3 times mentally. And know with certainty that your sankalpa, your intention, is now stored within you like information in a computer hard drive. Your whole being is now following its direction and conspiring to create beautiful new realities at every moment of your life. So we will now move our awareness through our bodies from one point to the next, experiencing energetically awareness moving freely without attachment, and without any judgments. So let us begin with effortless awareness of the point between your eyebrows, your third eye center. Effortless awareness of the point between your eyebrows. And now moving freely to the hollow of the throat. And then the right shoulder joint, the right elbow joint, the wrist joint, your right thumb, tip of your index finger, tip of your middle finger, tip of the ring finger, tip of the little finger, and then experiencing energetically, once again, the wrist, the elbow joint, the shoulder joint, the hollow of the throat. And now over to your left shoulder, and then the left elbow joint, the left wrist joint, your left thumb, tip of the index finger, tip of the middle finger, tip of the ring finger, tip of your little finger, and then back up to your left wrist joint, your left elbow joint, the hollow of the throat, and then bring your awareness to your heart center, the right side of the chest, the heart center, the left side of the chest, back to the heart center, and now down to the navel center, the lower abdomen, the right hip joint, the right knee joint, the ankle joint, your right big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, tip of the fourth toe, tip of the little toe, and then back up to the right ankle joint, the right knee joint, your hip joint, your lower abdomen, and then sweeping awareness to the left hip joint, your left knee joint, your left ankle joint, the left big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, tip of the fourth toe, tip of your little toe. And now back up to the left ankle joint, left knee joint, left hip joint, your lower abdomen, your navel center, your heart center, the hollow of the throat, and back up to the eyebrow center, your eyebrow center, your eyebrow center. And now begin to feel as if you are breathing in and out of your third eye point between your eyebrows, effortlessly breathing in and out of that point between the eyebrows. Inhaling into the third eye, exhaling out of the third eye. Breathing in and out of the point between the eyebrows. This is the gateway of knowledge, the gateway to intuition, and the gateway to divine wisdom. And let yourself be aware of any subtle sensations that you might be experiencing at this moment. Breathing in and breathing out of the point between your eyebrows. So now I invite you to allow your awareness to travel onward, embarking on a sacred pilgrimage to the realm of Lord Shiva, the destroyer and renewer. Taking a sacred journey to honor the Lord of the cremation ground. A place where you feel truly connected to his awe-inspiring power and to his wisdom. So now prepare yourself to travel to this very special place. But before you go, if it feels right, I invite you to choose an offering to bring with you. Something special you'd like to take on your spiritual pilgrimage. Something to give as an offering to this divine Lord when you're there. It might be an item, favorite food or beverage, your favorite flowers, a promise, or a prayer. So if you'd like, take a moment now to choose your heartfelt offering to take with you on this sacred pilgrimage to the divine Guru. And now you are embarking on the journey with joyful anticipation. See yourself traveling to this sacred site, to the realm of Lord Shiva. And you can travel any way that you like. And as you embark on this journey, let yourself notice the sights along the way, the sounds, the scents, vividly experiencing your journey to Lord Shiva's sacred site. And if you haven't arrived at your place of pilgrimage, now is the time to arrive. And as you arrive, you find yourself in awe. It is midnight, and you are standing in the middle of a vast cremation ground. Fires burning the bodies of the dead surround you. The moon is full, and its light is reflected in the waters of the river Ganges nearby. You're all alone except for a few groundskeepers of the Dalit caste who keep their distance. And in the fires surrounding you, you see the corpses in various stages of dissolution in the flames. Some freshly lit, others glowing bones. And the occasional scavenger walks by, a dog, maybe a jackal. And I invite you to take a moment to notice any emotions or physical sensations which accompany your arrival to this place. Let yourself notice the light of the fires and of the moon and the stars. Take notice of any colors. Notice the sounds. Notice any scents. And finally, notice any sensations, any thoughts or emotions. And now, with great reverence, you approach the main shrine. It's as if it is calling your name. It's as if it's been waiting for this opportunity to connect with you. The shrine is but an open space in the center of the cremation ground with a stone platform, decorated by a number of human skulls and bones. And in the center of this platform is the venerable Lord Shiva, the destroyer, the renewer, the one who holds valuable knowledge for those who can set aside their fears. He is seated in a lotus posture on a tiger skin. He is naked except for a simple garment of animal hide. His matted black hair is piled onto a top knot on his head, and it bears a small silvery crescent moon. His necklace is of a living snake, and he holds an iron trident and a small damaru drum. The drum, you see, is made of 2 human skull caps. Sitting next to him is the copper water pot of a renunciate, and a begging bowl also fashioned from a human skull. And tucked in his hide garment is a trumpet made from a thigh bone. His body is smeared with white ash from the cremation fires. He calls out to you now and gestures for you to approach. And you walk toward him and try to let go of your initial fears so that you can receive his wisdom and his blessing. So you approach closely and know this is the moment for your offering. So if you have an offering, I invite you to take a moment now with great reverence to make your offering to the great Lord of transformation. And feel the joy of giving the offering and the joy of knowing that it has been received. And then take a moment to notice anything in your realm of awareness that is manifested as you've given your offering. Notice any sights, any sounds, messages, thoughts, or feelings. Just let anything manifest in your realm of awareness and be aware of it. And then take a moment to express gratitude for this precious opportunity. To connect with Lord Shiva. And if you'd like to ask for any spiritual guidance, speak from your heart. Say a prayer. Or just simply enjoy the peace and comfort here in this sacred place, and just taking time to be with this experience. The Divine Lord now asks for you to come closer so that he may place his hand upon your heart. And with his hand on your heart center, You close your eyes and take a very deep breath. And suddenly you have become Lord Shiva. Shiva Nataraja, dancing in the center of the universe. You are surrounded by a circle of flames. Your right foot stands on a hideous dwarf who personifies ignorance. Your left foot is raised in the dance of Tandava. You have 4 arms. In one hand you hold the fire of destruction. In the opposite, you play your Damaru drum, signaling the progression of time. Your third hand is held in the gesture of dispelling fear. Your other hand moves freely with the drum's rhythm. You are whirling in a cyclical dance of the cosmos. Surrounded by you are stars, planets, nebulae, and galaxies. You allow yourself to become aware of the full experience of being Shiva in the form of Nataraja, the Lord of the dance. And notice any physical sensations that accompany your transformation, any emotions, any messages or flashes of insight. Just be aware of any experience that accompanies this and everything that it offers. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Triambakam Yajamaye Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Ordvarukam bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamae Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Ordvarukam bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamae Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Ordvarukam bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat. You now take a deep and clearing breath, and you suddenly transform back into yourself. You see Lord Shiva's face smiling with approval as he places the tip of his right index finger on the center of your heart. And you notice a warm and comforting sensation as you come to the realization of his divine presence within you. Again, take notice of any new feelings or insights. This divine presence exists as a small spark of firelight there to guide you and to heal you. And now you give gratitude to Lord Shiva once more, from deep within your heart, for the opportunity to have been heard and to receive guidance, or simply just to be there, feeling the presence of the divine. And finally, before you go, take a moment to again share your personal sankalpa, your intention from deep in your heart. Repeat your sankalpa in the presence of Shiva's holy, in his sacred place 3 more times, silently to yourself with full feeling and awareness. Know that at this point, your sankalpa has been blessed by divine grace through this practice. And feel the gratitude swell. And then, before leaving this sacred place, find a place to sit for a moment in quiet reflection, just sitting for a brief meditation. Sitting for meditation, allowing your awareness to travel deep into your heart center, deep into the sacred cave of your heart. Traveling deep, past the emotional heart, deep into the presence of your spiritual heart. Experiencing that same divine presence within yourself. Tranquil, calm, comforting. The cave of your heart, the sacred cave of your heart. Effortless, peaceful, illuminated by Shiva's fire. Resting here in the sacred cave of your heart with full awareness. Om. Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Kailase Patona Namah. I invite you now to bring your awareness back to your heart center. Coming out of your meditation, it's time to leave Lord Shiva's shrine. Say farewell, bowing to the Divine Lord, and taking the positive memories of your experience with you. And as you walk to the edge of the cremation ground, one of the groundskeepers comes towards you. An elderly man in a tattered white tunic. He walks up to you, smiles, and you can see his mouth. The expression on his face is peaceful. And he says to you as you leave, "You are always welcome here." And know that you can return to this sacred place again and again, anytime that you want to or need to. So see yourself traveling away from Shiva's cremation ground. Again, you can travel any way you like. Once again, notice the sights along the way, the sounds, the scents, the sensations, and the feelings. Vividly experience your journey back, coming back, and finally resting within your body. This hasn't arrived yet. Let your awareness return to your body, back in the room, in this time and in the place from which you started. Awareness returning back to the room. Awareness coming back into your body. Beginning to notice the sensations of your physical body. Noticing your chest rising and falling with each breath. Feeling your chest rising and falling with each inhalation and exhalation. Now to take a deep and clearing, begin to notice the sensations coming back to your body. Taking a deep and clearing breath. Slowly beginning to move your fingers and your toes. Then your hands and your feet. Your arms and legs. And if it feels right, you can take a nice stretch, but keeping your eyes closed. Feeling awareness coming back into your body. And if you're lying down, when you're ready, I invite you to roll to one side and take a few more deep and clearing breaths. And if you'd like, I invite you to mentally repeat your Sankalpa one last time and know that it is already manifesting in your life. Feel it filling your whole being. Remembering your sacred pilgrimage and any guidance, experiences, or reflections you had. Anything that you'd like to carry forward. Keeping your eyes closed if you can. And if you are lying down, I now invite you to press yourself up slowly to a sitting position. Taking your time, moving slowly. And then slowly bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center and listening to our benediction. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Om Namah Shivaya. Blessings always, and thank you so very much for joining me this evening. Namaste. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Mata Di. So I hope you enjoyed this. I invite you to replay this broadcast anytime you'd like to repeat the Yoga Nidra. Show you something else. Kapala, this skull bowl, and we see yet another image of Lord Shiva with his thigh bone trumpet. This is Mahakala, the divine force of time. And at the end of our meditation, I actually shared with you an experience that I had at a cremation ground in Calcutta, India, summer of 2008. I went to this cremation ground, sat down by a fire that was still burning, chanted, meditated. And then when I finished and was leaving the cremation ground, this elderly man, one of the groundskeepers, came up, looked up at me and said, "You're always welcome here. And you're always welcome to the realm of Lord Shiva." So have a wonderful evening, wonderful few days ahead. I look forward to you joining me on Tuesday for our next meditation. And beginning next week, we'll once again have, you'll be invited to come in person. So until then, namaste. Thank you again. Om Namah Shivaya.